morning, my people. Welcome to the 26th of October. Cheers. We have the tree surgeons here today. Let's see if we can get them. So I'm not going to be wearing my ears for a long time, but amongst them is Rico. So I once said, I'm sure I shared this, that Rico has a friend who is a tree surgeon, has like a gardening business, and Rico enjoys going out with them because it's a form of exercise and all of that. So when they need help, Rico is out helping them, and today he is helping them with the trees. Should we go and meet them? I don't know if I should go out with my ears though, people. Anyway, I have already cleaned my bathrooms. I have organised the house. Now I want to clean a kitchen cupboard, and I think I'm going to get into the oils and spices and all of that because I like to do the worst ones first. So I don't know how the foxes are going to feel, because you probably know that we have, if you follow me on Instagram anyway, you'll know that we have foxes living in our trees. So let's, should we go out? But these are coming off because I'm like trying to explain the ears. Let's go. Good morning. How are you? Good. Lily trying to escape to Janice's because she gets a treat every time she goes to Janice, doesn't she? Gordon. And so Gordon works with his dad. I don't know where his dad is, but don't know where Rico is either. I know he'll be somewhere. There's Rico back, there he's there, getting the machine ready. Whilst I get on with the everyday chores of washing. Right, let's get the colours in today, people, and just try and get Lily out a walk. Did you see? You probably saw there that it's quite damp out there today. Right, let me just try and get this organised. Right, here's my little thing from last night, which I'm now going to attempt to cut. Still really crispy. You know, cooking it on the other side made all the difference. It truly does feel like a cracker now. What I might try and do is make it even thinner. But this is great if you're like keeping your carbs really low and you don't want to be eating wheat. It's gluten free as well. It's great. You can even use it for dipping into your eggs. You know when you're doing these diets and you really miss your bread and you want something for dipping? This is perfect. So I just cut them into kind of this size. Honestly, yummy. And then just put them in a tin. Here we go. Delish. Cheese and biscuits, people. Cheese and biscuits. And healthy. So seeds and nuts and all of that. Like I said, I've shared the actual recipe on my Instagram, but I've slightly changed it. But I did show it in one of my videos. And yeah, and you just adapt it. You just learn to adapt recipes. You think, oh, it needs a bit more of this and it needs a bit more of that. What I did add to mine this time, and I don't know if it's this that's made the difference. Where is it? It's a yeast type thing. I'll show you it when I'm tidying up the cupboards because I can't actually remember where I put it. Where did I shove it yesterday? Where would it go? Yeast. Must be with the bread. Right, this is it here. Nutritional yeast. Cheesy, nutty flavour. So I added this. So I don't know if it's this that's made the difference to it, but I bought this when I was doing a really low carb diet and I was making, trying to make breads and things. It's also vegan, and this was one of the ingredients. So I just put a kind of tablespoonful yesterday. So I really don't know if this is what's made the difference, but honestly, it's so good. So yeah. I have had a disaster, a major disaster. So I've made cookies. I haven't made them in a while, but I always make cookies, okay? But I decided to be smart and exchange the granulated sugar for that fake sugar. Enthino, what's it called? Do you know the fake sugar? Right? And disaster. Like pure and utter disaster. Like pure and utter disaster. I mean, really? So I'm gonna go and get some granulated sugar, which is something we don't have in our household anymore because Rico stopped taking sugar as well. And I'm gonna try them again through sheer determination because I'm flipping annoyed because my cookies are skada and they taste like skada as well. They don't just look like skada, people. They taste like skada. Right, outfit today. Did I do an outfit? Don't think I did. This is the outfit today, my people. Right, let's go and get some granulated sugar and my flowers that I didn't get yesterday from Aldi's because I didn't have any good ones, so I'm hoping they've replaced them today. So let's go and do this quickly. I am back to do this all over again. Forgot to get butter, but I've still got some, so that's alright. Got all the proper sugars, people, proper sugars. Every sugar you can imagine I have got. I've got granulated, I've got caster, and I've got Demerara. There we go. Right, people, told you I'm not one for giving up. And right now, we'll have the Greek coffee. Cold water. I'm just diluting the Greek coffee. This is going to be with no sugar, but I would have put the sugar in at the same time. So it's a tablespoon, no it's not, it's a teaspoon of coffee for each person that's having coffee. So here we have 2 and they're always tiny little cups. So once I have diluted the coffee in, I'm just going to leave it to come to a gentle boil. Okay, my people, it is 5:10. I have done nothing. We're gonna have to rely on it's only war paint tonight. We're gonna have to rely on you tonight, baby, because I had some unexpected guests. So look, the washing is still here to be hung. I've not cleaned the kitchen cupboard, so I'm gonna be Speedy Gonzales just now. So I'm gonna get this washing away and get this washing up and get my ironing done. This is my Michael Kors dress, by the way. Look at it, doesn't even need iron. It was the one I hand washed the other day. So that's one thing I don't have to iron. So we're gonna have to speed now to catch up on everything. So we'll put that away with the dresses. What end did I put the dresses? This end. So I'm walking about with no lights on. Speedy, speedy, speedy. Right, here we go. See, look at all that space. I've got lots of space to buy new things. Now I'm gonna iron. That's what I'm gonna do. No, first I'm gonna put these clothes away. I'm gonna turn my iron on to heat up, and then I'm gonna quickly iron, and then I'm gonna go and clean a cupboard. Then I'm gonna go and edit you. Pandemonium. Okay, ironing is done. Now I'm gonna try and clean this cupboard here, because that was the goal, and the goal has to be done. So Rico is just then, he's quickly cutting a tomato and onion salad for me to have with my salmon, and then I'm gonna try and put a vlog up together. So let's get started. Let's get emptying. This used to be the tin shelf, but we don't do tins anymore, my people, but we do plenty of olives. And these are stuffed vine leaves. These were, it was George that brought these in, didn't he? He saw them at Aldi's and thought we would like them and brought them in. They taste very different, the ones you get in a jar, to the ones that we make at home. We kind of, let me bring them back, we make them with tomatoes. Let me see the ingredients. Let's see if they have any escada in them. Where are we? Ingredients. We have cooked rice, 45%. We have water, rice again. Water rice or water rice, whatever that is. What's water rice, Rico?
Water and rice.
Okay. Water, onions, sunflower oil, vine leaves, salt, herbs, spices, acidity regulator. There we go. No real shit in them. Okay, 10 chickpeas. That's what Rico uses to make hummus. cannelloni beans. This is what Rico eats when I'm just having fish and he's fished out or whatever, or he adds to the fish. Tahini, this is a tahini paste that Rico likes to cook. Tahini paste that he uses to make tahini, okay? And what else have we got in here? Oh, these are, we didn't eat these. I keep meaning to put these on a, you know, on the food banks. I keep meaning to take these to food banks. I don't know what, I think George bought them or something when Georgie was round. Basil, if you want. Chickpeas again. Miso paste? What's organic miso paste? What's that? Is that some Chinese stuff? Oh, Rico says throw it away. It's Japanese. Cannot go on. Alright, okay, I'll check the date. By the way, we ran out of battery, that's why we got interrupted there. But I checked the date on that miso thing and it was out of date. Don't know why how come that worked out, because I clean my cupboards out regularly. Right, more olives. Salad's ready. Alright, my salad's ready. This is more olives, man. How many olives have we got in here?
I bought some the other day.
Custard, creamy, delicious custard.
That's olive paste and that's olives, isn't it?
Sweet corn. Actually, this cupboard's dirty. Ooh, we have a dirty cupboard. To see, desperate times when I'm going through my cupboards for content. Grilled peppers.
You bought them.
Did I buy them? They must be old then, because I wouldn't be buying anything like that. I bet they're out of date. Check the date on them. Right, throw the miso sauce away. Check the roasted red peppers. I never bought these. Mellies, did I buy them as well? Oh, that was when I was making that sausage casserole thing, wasn't it? Something or a bit of... Check the date on them as well, right? Peppers and things. Chilies. We're going to need to eat these. Are these hot? These will not be hot. I'm going to eat these now. Let's check the ingredients on them. Anyway, that's one shelf. I'm going to clean this shelf out before I sit down to eat. I mean, at least I can say I've done one. Let's tackle this basket. Rico's having an argument with the dishwasher tray just now. So today I've been washing everything because this has... Is that normally glued on?
No, it normally does it, but for some reason it's coming off, right? So.
Right, okay, that's that. Sort this out now, because we're on to the second shelf. That, my people, is the current time, and I'm cleaning cupboards. All done. So we don't keep processed food, so that shelf is kind of empty. It's basically olives and chickpeas and pickles. Spices, all sauteed, stocks and all of that, all organised. I've told Rico he's to keep it like this. We have oils, vinegars, mustards, that kind of thing, sauces. We have in here all the nuts and things. And on this side it's all the crisps and chocolates and bad, good, bad. Right, let's go and close off the vlog with a wee chit chat. Okay, we're upstairs. We have the cup of tea, we have a lopsided camera. I have no idea what to chat about. I think I've got 2 questions left. I've got the one for Rico to rate my bags. He's absolutely not going to do that just now because he's watching football. Or there's the one of how I would divide my bags between my daughter-in-laws. How did that go? Divide my bags between my daughter-in-laws due to their personality and not which they would choose. Something like that, I think the question was. I think that's the only one we're left with to do, people. Should I quickly lift the camera off and go through the bags? Now, my daughter-in-laws, I only have at the moment 2 daughter-in-laws. Luke has a girlfriend, but she's still not in-law. So I'm assuming you mean at the moment Kelly and Ruth. Shall we do that one? Oh, I wanted to do that as a standalone video, but desperate times. How many times have I used that? I mean, I can't think of anything else to talk about. Or anybody. They always make a good video, I'm kidding you not. They're the ones that get views, I'll tell you. The minute you put a Josie or a what's her name, a Lydia or somebody like that on your thumbnail, you're gonna get clicks, people. You're gonna get clicks, and then people abuse you because for talking about them. What am I gonna talk about? Help me. Should we do Ruth and Kelly? I haven't really thought about it, so it'll be just quickly. I message my friend Lux and Roses there, because we message all the time as well. She'll say, well, I message you. So what all my friends say about me, it's okay, it's fine. My boys say that as well. I'm getting better at it, but boys used to get really annoyed because I wouldn't respond to messages just for the sake of responding. So it was a terrible habit I used to have. You know, unless it was a specific question that I had to respond with, I wouldn't acknowledge the message. I would read it and go, okay, as you do. And the boys would get really angry with me, like, you're going to respond, this would be, oh, you're going to respond to your YouTube, but you don't respond to your own family. That's what they used to say to me. I'm getting much better at it. See, right now I've got a message here from my cousin Nasia, but I can't respond, Nasia, when you're watching this because I'm talking on camera. But I want to know, she's telling me about things she's been buying, honestly, and then they all blame me that they buy things because of me, but it's them that message me that they've bought something, and I have to go. I have avoided Primark all week, people. I have avoided Primark all week. Tomorrow our Luke gets the keys to the house tomorrow, so I might be taking you into the house tomorrow. Yeah, I get back to my gym. Honestly, do you know how many calories according to this? Like, I haven't sat down for a minute. Even when my guests were here, I carried on cleaning my kitchen after the cookies and just doing things and all of that. 282 calories. When I go to the gym, like, I am on like 700 calories. 282 active calories today, people, according to this. If I had pinned in a workout, it would have, like, if I had put walking or something. Like, I haven't even walked Lily, but Lily's been out in the back all day, and they've been throwing the ball for her and all that, 'cause she's just been pestering Rico in the garden all day. So yeah, cheers. Right, let's do it. Right, both girls have a Neverfull. So Kelly has one in the leather and Ruth has one in the monogram. So I don't know. The boy, Ruth has always said she's wanted the boy, but this is now, so I would probably give it to Ruth. And that kind of bag suits Ruth, the more kind of rocky bag. Kelly has a walk, so I would give that to Ruth. I've taken the easy option here. I would give a classic to each of the girls. I think the jumbo would be far too big for Kelly because she is really quite petite. So I would give the jumbo to Ruth, and it's silver. And I would give the medium to Kelly, but she's got like the walk. So right, so I'll give that to Kelly because it's smaller. It's getting hard, people. Who would I give this to? I think I would give, I don't know. They're gonna come for me, people. I'm telling you, they're gonna come for me. Oh, I am in the foggiest. I don't know, we'll leave that one there. That one's hard because I think they would both suit it and they would both want it. Right, I think I would give, see, Kelly's got a few monogram bags of her own. Oh, this is too hard. This is too hard. YSL. Right. I'm not doing very well here, am I? Why don't you all give me your suggestions? Kelly's got the Emily, so I would give the Emily to Ruth. The Chanel tote. I think I would give that to Ruth. I would give that to Ruth because her Neverfull's getting old. And then we've got the Prada. I would give them one each of these. I would probably give the black one to Ruth, as she's getting the big jumbo and then she's got a smaller black bag, and I would give the lighter one to Kelly because she's got the small walk and she's got a small walk in black, and she's also got her Emily bag that can be used as an evening bag. And I don't think they would even want any of them down there. I'll give that to Ruth. She's always loved that bag. Whether she would use it or not now, I don't know. So that's the Chloe Paddington bag. That one. I would give the YSL to Ruth, because again that's that kind of... Maybe I would give that to Kelly to give her an option of silver hardware, as Ruth is getting silver hardware there. So I would give that one to Kelly. I'd give that one to Ruth. The people, I'm telling you, they'll be counting these now to see if I've given them equal. There's the lady. Right. Okay. I'll give the lady to Ruth, would I? And then there's the, what do you call it, the trendy. Oh my goodness. Do you know what, people? This is too hard. See, when I'm gone, they can fight over them and they can do what they want with them, because this is too hard for me to choose. I'm not feeling it tonight, people, to do that. I'm not feeling it. I will answer a question that I got from My Maria 1224. What eye palette do you bring away when you go on vacation? Vacation is what we call holiday. So not a specific one, but I'll take one eye palette that has lots of different colours in. I always take my Eyes to Mesmerise Charlotte Tilbury, the two colours that I have. Shall I go and get them? Okay, let's go. Right, so I'll always take something like, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills, something like this, which has got like lots of different colours within the palettes. I'll probably take one of these, a small quad of my Chanel ones that's got different colours to that has in it. And always, oh, I bought the Victoria Beckham, not sold, there's hardly anything in it. I need to use it up and put it in my empties. That was the, used to give you a bit of highlight wherever you wanted it. It was really nice. Hardly forgotten about it. Or a gloss, Victoria Beckham. Hold on, be back. Okay, so I've got Eyes to Mesmerise in Star Gold. That's what it says, Star Gold. Just doesn't feel as if that was the colour of it. Anyway, like so. And you only need a tiny bit of this, and I bought the Primark dupe, but I don't like it because it's glittery, and the colour Jean, so that would always go, Jean would always go in here, Star Gold would go on the outside. And I just feel it just finishes off my makeup. Doesn't matter what palette, what quad, what make I use, a wee touch of this here and there just seems to finish my eyes for me. Really, really love these. Would always have these in my collection. Always meant to get different colours in them. I really, really rate them as eyeshadows, as a backup as well. So I would definitely, so you know, palettes, something like that. Again, these are actually quite similar colours to these. So that's something like that I would take. And then that, you know, the nice compact for travelling with. So that's the sort of thing I would take on my vacation, which I don't think I'm going to be going on now, because it looks as if, so the plan was to go in November. That really is not going to happen at all. So because Rico's now got a couple of functions on, and for us to go we need to be there for 2 weeks, and the way the functions are falling, it's not giving us time before and it's not giving us time after, because then we're going into December. So it looks as if November's a no-no, and it looks as if harvesting the olives is a no-no in November. So unless we go in January now, don't know. You're going to miss that slipping, aren't you? Tomorrow night is wine night, let me tell you. Tomorrow morning I go for my bloods. First thing in the morning, get all that. So all that carry on again, going for the bloods, phoning next week for the results. Anyway, positive thinking, positive thinking, positive thinking. I tried the cookies. Oh my god, sugar. Sugar, 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 sugar. What a disaster. See, I share everything. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I shared a lot with you people. They were... What a disaster. That's the first ever disaster I have ever had with cookies. Let me tell you. I need to make, actually I used to make a recipe in the restaurant. A cookie recipe in the restaurant, and they were... But it was a long process. It wasn't like this is a quick recipe, just quickly throwing everything in the bowl. Or that, the other cookies, I need to look it up to see if I've still got that recipe for the cookies, but they were absolutely delicious. I just feel with these cookies, these quick cookies that you make, I just feel you're crunching into sugar. And yeah, they're gooey in the middle, and they're, you know, they're what they're supposed to be like, but they're like biting into sugar cookies. And when you haven't been eating sugar, it tastes very sugary. I'm talking nonsense, aren't I? Do you know, see, today when I was ironing, I caught up with some videos, because I tend to listen to like Q&As and chit chat videos, things like that. And one popped up about Tamara, her name? Tamara? Kalinik? Something like that. I'll try and find the video and link it below. And do we remember when she got burgled? And they took all her Hermes bags, jewellery, watches, like basically the lot. They took everything. Well, she recently uploaded a video to say that they'd caught the burglars. And I was like, wow, like this, that's brilliant. And then she goes, by the way, if you could, I'm gonna, like I said, try and link the video below. And if you do watch it, it's kind of at the end of the video that she starts talking about the burglary. Basically what she was saying, this is the way I took it, was the police found them with her help, because other people were messaging her, a lot of her followers were messaging her that they'd seen bags of hers, and they were resellers selling her bags. And she spoke about some resellers, named some, didn't name others, so named the ones that helped her, didn't name the ones that didn't help her. So basically they traced the burglars from the resellers, okay? And she got some of her bags back. Some of the resellers returned her bags back. And this, people, was where I went, ding! She got some of her bags back. So when you're burgled, and if your items are insured, the insurance pays you the money, the worth of the items, depending on the type of insurance that you have. Okay, right? I'm only assuming now, because I don't know. I'm assuming she got a payout from the insurance for the items that she lost. Okay, if they were insured. That's the assumption. She was in a different country. Maybe different countries work differently. I don't know. But so I'm taking that assumption. But she's now saying some of her bags were returned. The burglars have been caught, right? But some of her bags have been returned. Does this mean she now has to return? I was going to ask the question in the comments, right? I stopped myself from asking it, because every time, anyway, I put that question, it sounded like a negative question, like I was getting at her. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't want it to come across like that, because I honestly didn't mean it. I was genuinely interested as to what the process would be. So if the insurance has paid her for for the bags, and now she's got the bags and she's got the money from the insurance, does this mean she keeps the bag and the money from the insurance, or does this mean she has to return the bag to the insurance or return the money? That's what I wanted to ask. So if anybody knows, you can let me know. Because I was like, okay, that's good, that's fantastic. You've got your bags back, some of them, not everything. I suppose bags are easier to trace than the jewellery and all of that. I mean, she lost a lot, and nobody would want to be in that position. Nobody would want to be in that position. Interesting to know whether, what happens there, you know. And she wasn't keen on some of the bags she got back. She didn't feel they were hers anymore. They, you know, this, that and the other. So did she sell it on? Did she give it back to the insurance people? People, what do we think? Anyway, yeah, so I caught up with a couple of videos when I was ironing, so it was a good opportunity. I did a lot of ironing, by the way. It's not like me, but yeah, all that's caught up with. But there's always ironing because there's always washing. That's caught up with. I've done my cupboards. I feel better. I was Speedy Gonzales. I was down there cleaning those cupboards. So I've basically caught up with all the things that I wanted to do today. I was planning to go to the shops and all of that. But anyway, tomorrow is a gym day and we're just going to have to look for content, but we're just going to film Luke's house tomorrow for content. So if you want to see Luke's house, and if he lets me, I'll show you it. We'll have a tour of the house and then we can go back when he's redecorated. I don't think he's planning to do anything major to the house, like paint and all of that. He's planning to move in as is just now. I keep telling him he has to tidy it up and keep it clean and all of that. I said that to him, so you need to, I was chatting with him today because he says, Mum, I'm exhausted. I says, are you, son? He says, I'm exhausted with all this packing. I says, look, you're going to have to really look after the house, you know, and stay on top of it. And he's like, yeah, I know, I need to budget for cleaners, Mum. The youth of today, people. The youth of today. Right, my darlings, my people, I'm gonna love you. Please give me ideas. We've not got long to go now. We've not got long to go. Is it until Tuesday? Yeah. Actually, quite a few of you have put in the comments that you're gonna miss my vlogs on an everyday basis. I find that so heartwarming. And this morning I woke up from a beautiful comment from a beautiful young lady in Australia telling me how much she enjoys my videos and for how long she's been watching them, but I've never seen her comment. But she private messaged me today. You know who you are. So, because I messaged you back and I now follow you on Instagram, but I don't know if she wants her name put out here onto YouTube, so I'm not going to put her name out here on YouTube because her Instagram is private and she hasn't commented publicly on my YouTube videos. But it was such a lovely message to wake up to this morning. So yeah, thank you all so much again. Really thank you for spending your precious time with me and for your comments, your thumbs up. Thank you. And one more wee message before I go away. If you have thought of starting your own channel, just do it. What have you got to lose? I mean, honestly, what have you got to lose? You've nothing. Just go and do it. You don't want to be that old person sitting in a chair thinking, oh, I should have done that, I would have been good at that, and all of that. I mean, you might upload your first video and it might go viral. You just don't know. Look at me, still here, doing it for me. And I absolutely love every minute of it. I absolutely love the whole process. When I started doing videos, I started doing them on my iPad. Just in case you've not heard me say this before, I started filming them on my iPad. I didn't have a clue how to edit. If I made a mistake, I would start again. Really didn't have a clue at all. I didn't even know how to upload a video, and it was my son that uploaded it for me. It was Luke that did it with me. He was the first person I'd ever told. I think it was through him that I actually discovered YouTube. And he says to me, you know, and I kept saying, I want to find this person because she was showing a bag. Because, Mum, why don't you subscribe to them? And I went, I'm not paying them money. I'm not subscribing because, Mum, it doesn't cost you anything. And it was really Luke that did that. And then when one day I filmed my first video with my mum in the background on my Neverfull. And those of you that have been with me all this time, you've heard this story a million times. And I said to Luke, I thought I filmed the video. And he's like, let me see. And actually on that video I stood up and hit my head on the lamp because I was trying to show what the bag looked like, and I stood on a chair and I wish I had kept that in now. Anyway, and then he went, just upload it. And I was like, oh, I don't know. 3 days later he says, did you upload that video? And I went, no. He goes, why not? I said, I don't know how to. And he went, it's uploaded. And I was like, I was an absolute nervous wreck. And then when one person viewed it, I was like, oh, somebody's watching my video. And then I remember going to work the next day thinking, what if that one person is here? And for a while I was really quite nervous about it, really nervous about people that I knew finding me and all of that. And actually the truth of the matter is, YouTube is just an everyday thing for everybody now. Nobody goes, oh my god, you're on YouTube. It's not an oh my goodness me, what are you doing? It's not that. I've never had that reaction, never. It's normally the reactions I've had are really good. People don't live with regret that it's something. I know somebody that's close to me that would really love to do it, and in fact I think she would be really good at it. You know who you are because we were talking about it the other night. And I told her, just do it. Just do it. What have you got to lose? At least sit and film the video and then decide whether you're going to upload it or not. I'm not going to say to you you're going to get 1 million views. You might. You don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody actually knows what makes things go viral here. Sometimes it is pot luck. It really is. Bring it my way, people, bring it my way. Anyway, let's end the video here. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you 2 videos right here and an A right here, just in case you're not subscribed. But I know full well if you've watched to this very end, you are subscribed, and I love you for it. Bye, and I'll see you tomorrow.